advice on security, Mr. Speaker, that has been given to them by intelligence, that has been given to them through the community sources and by the county government, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to be very clear on this, that it's because of the negligence and incompetence of the security forces, Mr. Speaker, in Mandera County that this incident occurred. Because barely 3 days earlier, about 30 armed terrorists, Mr. Speaker, invaded parts of Mandera town, just the town, a few kilometers, on the same road, Mr. Speaker. And this information was conveyed together with information, Mr. Speaker, that these people were on that highway and they're likely to attack vehicles plying that route. Mr. Speaker, 3 days later, no action was taken and that vehicle, Mr. Speaker, was attacked. Mr. Speaker, I also want to still argue that there's negligence and incompetence because in the last 1 year, there has been nearly 20 incidents, Mr. Speaker, of attacks in Mandera town itself, the county headquarters, Mr. Speaker. 20. 6 explosions using IEDs, which are remote controlled through telephones, Mr. Speaker, occurred in the last 3 weeks alone in Mandera town, including one which targeted the governor. Mr. Speaker, on the same road, Mandera, Lafe, Elwak Road, where this incident happened, there has been not less than 12 incidents in the last 12 months, Mr. Speaker, in which vehicles were attacked. The last one, the worst one, was in June this year, around June this year, a few months ago, Mr. Speaker, in which they hijacked 2 Land Cruisers carrying Mira, and they burnt 2 other vehicles. And in the process, while the police were trying to rescue those vehicles, 11 police officers, most of them KPR, Mr. Speaker, were killed. That information is known, Mr. Speaker, to the government. Yet, in spite of this heightened increase, Mr. Speaker, at the height of all this, particularly because of the persistent attack, both in the town and on the road, Mr. Speaker, and I want to also mention, before I forget, the issue of the town. Of all the attacks, Mr. Speaker, each one of them has been targeting public installations, government facilities. They have attacked the county headquarters twice, Mr. Speaker. They have attacked the residences of the governor. They have attacked the district administration offices in Mandera town early this year, Mr. Speaker, in which 12 vehicles parked in the DC's office were burnt to ashes. That office was razed to the ground and people killed, Mr. Speaker. They have attacked the government revenue office, Mr. Speaker, to protect vehicles plying that route. That military camp was, Mr.